Hey, and welcome back to Satisfactory. Everyone who has played the game probably knows what this is, but this is the part where you land on this planet. And that means that we're starting a new game, but I'm not abandoning my old save because, well, it's amazing to play around with it and experimental and everything they put in. But I do want to start a new series, and that has one purpose, and as the title says, that's a road to the creative mode. And this game doesn't have a creative mode where you can just, or a sandbox mode where you can just place things down and start on a flat surface, have unlimited resources and all those sorts of things. But I do want to create some sort of a creative mode. So let me know what you think of the idea, and I'll go over the ideas that I have with you while we are deconstructing this. And I have turned down the sounds of Ada because, well, she just talks too much in the beginning. In the beginning of the game, she just talks constantly. So, what do I have planned for this series? That is my road to a creative mode, and that means that I want to create one huge giant platform. That's not a thing by itself, but what I want to do is have every resource that you could ever need in large quantities just for the grab. Next to it, I want to have a railing around the giant platform. We need to equip ourselves with these because otherwise we will get attacked. But we want to get a platform, a ramp around two of the sides so you can have a top-down view of what you are building. And I want to have belts coming in with the raw resources. I don't know, maybe 5 Mark 5 belts with iron ore, completely full, of course, so you can have everything you will ever need in one convenient location. And that's what I want to accomplish with this build. So I'm going here because I know there are 4 pure iron nodes, a pure limestone node and 2 pure copper nodes very close by. So that's why I'm going here. There's no hogs here, I think. No, they're not. Only these annoying things. Let's see if we can do it without taking too much damage. Nope. That's one mistake, and we already have damage now. So that's 1. That's 2. Where's number 3? There you are. The annoying thing with the Xeno Zapper is that you have to hit him twice. And it's kind of okay to hit them once, but twice they most definitely hit you before you can get them twice. If you can't find them, they're always behind you. That's 1. So that's them. So I'll be going over the beginning. I want to make a factory that supplies me with everything that I will ever need at that creative mode base, and then I will make a save game. That save game will be probably released to the public if it's up to my standards, and that will be a save game where you can start over again and again and just have one giant platform where you can just start testing setups. What's the most efficient thing, what's the best thing, how you can make as much items as you want. Just a testing ground for what you will need in your entire factory, so you can test it and then utilize it in your own factory. that's what I want to accomplish in this series. Well, this series is going to be the road towards that semi-creative mode that is not in the game, but is what we want to achieve. So for now we have enough iron. The beginning of the game will have a lot of manual crafting. I'll skip most of it, so you don't have to watch me create the most basic of items. But the first couple of things are easy, of course. So that's 10 rods. And the first hub upgrade is done. We have all sorts of new messages and a box. So now we can scan for the copper ore. That's just about up there. Yeah, there it is. But first I want to be making two, three, 4, 5, 6. And 6 iron plates to be making the equipment workshop. And what do we need for some miners? I probably want 10 of them, because I want to set up a couple on the iron and a couple on the 1 or 2 on the copper and at least 3 on the limestone. So let me get those resources and I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. I have all the materials that I needed. I can even make 16, but that's quite a little bit too much. I want to make a full inventory at this point and then see how much I can still make after that. So that's 8 of them. Let's put one in our hand and put it down. I really love the animation of these small things. They have set so much attention to the animation, but so 4 on the iron, that will probably be enough for now. And let's make 1, 2 more. Maybe do a 5th one on the iron. And now I know for sure that I will have enough iron. I want to go up there. I found some smaller nodes on my way. 2 limestone and even a sulfur, but I already put that in a box because without the hub completed we can't research it, and we don't have access to tier 3 yet, so we can not even use it for anything. So let's hope that we don't get killed or knocked off by these things. Come on, where are you? So let's take this down, because eventually we will have to take it down as well. Okay, that's it. So let's place some miners down here. I always place a multiple of 3, so that since you need 3 limestone to make a concrete, if I come up here and take 300 limestone, I'll always have 100 enough to make 100 concrete. So that's why I always put 3 down on those copper. Also, there was a slug up there, so I grabbed it, and there's another slug up there. Not up there, but down there, as you can see. I hope you don't have afraid of heights, because we have to walk really close to the edge, and it's a pretty long fall down. It's looking right at us. Hi friend, get over here. In the early game I always try to get 1 or 2 slugs. I research it as soon as my hub is complete. Hey Mr. Lizard Doggo, I don't have any berries for you. Sorry. I always try to research it as soon as I have it, because that means that I can have... I can underclock as soon as that's done. And I tend to make my factories bigger and then underclock them to 25% or 50%. So you can have a double an increase in the resources without rebuilding the entire factory. You just have to set these percentages back. So grab all, grab all, grab all, grab all, and slug in there. So that means that I've got a lot of resources, and that means that I've got a lot of crafting to do. So I'll see you in a bit. And that's all. So now, very easily take all these. And the next one needs some concrete. Some of the reinforced plates. These reinforced plates I found at the crash site that was just behind this mountain. Going towards the copper and then going right. There are 2 fluffy-tailed hawks and some reinforced plates, so I didn't want to make them. Well, we have power, and we have a smelter, conveyor belt, and a constructor now. So that means that I want to quickly set up 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I want to make a power pole. Oh, I don't have any concrete because I only made enough for the... So 20 will be enough for now. We need a power pole. Power pole right here. Connect that up to our power line. We need another power pole. Let's say right here. And we need another one in the middle here somewhere. Hook that up right there. Hook that up right there. So, a couple of these are going to be making iron ingots, so I don't have to do that process again. And one of them is doing copper. I didn't collect a lot of leaves, so that's a rookie mistake. Haven't collected leaves in quite some time. So if you start over, always smash the E button to collect as much leaves as you can, because you will be needing them. We are going to be rushing towards coal because I hate going out. Ooh, berries. Now we can get that lizard doggo. I like the game in the entirety. I like the grind at the beginning, but Sometimes we just want to rush a little bit for some of the things. And in this case that's going to be my blade runners and the coal power. How much do we need? We have quite some. Let's just get these and then be done with it. That's it? No, here's some. Okay, that's it. Okay, so we have a lot of leaves. So I'm going to be turning those into biomass because that's more efficient in power. You probably already knew that, but still it is. So let me get those. So let's fill up these biomass burner, this biomass burner, and let's grab 400 iron ore to be putting in these smelters. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. I don't think we did the third one correctly. Nope, we didn't. And let's go get some copper to be putting in the other one. If you go to the crash site, there's 2 stacks of a couple hundred wires, so you don't have to craft the first batch. But after that you will start to need to get some more copper. Not as much as iron, but you do need a lot of copper. Do we have the inventory space? Yeah, we have some. So we can get some limestone as well. We're out here now, so let's just collect some of the things. I really like this starting area because you have a lot of high purity nodes nearby and also a lot of different nodes, because down there those are 2 quartz nodes, up there is another limestone, on the other side of the mountain is a high purity coal. Now we'll have 2 coal of copper, we have a limestone, there's another limestone right there, so we have about 3 limestone. There's geothermal power down here somewhere. Oil is just around there, and we have deuterium and we have sulfur. The only things we don't have nearby are bauxite and SAM, so that's something we have to truck from a longer distance, but SAM isn't usable at this point. We didn't put the copper in the smelter. So that's it, and let's put away all these other things that we can't use right now and go for the next hub upgrade. So let's craft these. Okay, that's it. We should have enough for the upgrade right here, and quite some material for the next. I'm down some iron rods. Let's go make some. So that means that we're almost done with the hub upgrade. I want to ask you, what do you think of the idea of a creative mode? Are you interested in it? Are you excited to see it? And are you excited to follow my road towards it? Let me know in the comments section. Like and subscribe the video. Like the video and subscribe if you want to see more. And well, I hope to see you in the next one. That's hub 5, and we're 42 minutes in. So that's okay. Not a world record, but it's okay. And as I said, I put in a slug as soon as I have the opportunity, because I want to underclock things that I need. Cool. Okay, as I said, I hope you have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.